This is day 500 and something of trying to become an international rap icon, and today was mostly just mapping out different content. It is currently Friday evening, I think around like 2 a.m., and the idea is that we're going to spend all day tomorrow just shooting content. I bought one of those like mounts for your camera that you can put on your car, like the Insta360, but it's for the A7 IV we have. So we grabbed one of those. We grabbed some DJI mics. So now we have mics, we have cameras or mounts, and the idea is that I'm going to shoot the quote unquote music video for outside, but we're just going to like splice a whole bunch of clips from the video that we eventually finish editing into my reels, and that's going to serve as the daily output for my content. So that is currently the plan. Yeah, tomorrow is just going to be a really heavy shooting day, and we will see how it goes. Let's hope that when we eventually get to editing on Sunday and or Monday, that it's not going to take a whole bunch of time. I feel like I've gotten my computer workflow in a decent enough space to work properly. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think that we're in a decent spot. I don't know if we're going to be able to make like 14 pieces of content like by itself, but I think that we can at least make a decent amount of headway, right? Something else I hadn't really thought about for a while is where we're going to be posting the content at. I think I'm going to post it on my main account, that page, but I think I'm also just going to create a separate account for my music, only because I just feel like the algorithm is going to send it to die. And I feel like if I create a new account, and I feel like I've talked about this before, about like creating different accounts for different genres and how that might actually be more useful than just creating one separate account, because different people are gonna like different parts of your music, but we'll see. However, I just want to say that I think we're in a good spot. And I think that this content week is probably going to bleed over into Monday, only because I don't know if I'll be done editing Sunday. And if it does, that's fine. But regardless, I guess Monday or Tuesday we'll be going straight back into a music week. We might do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. I'm not sure. It really depends on how I'm feeling, because it's been 2 weeks since I've worked on music, and that's fine, I guess. But I just feel like 1 week for the music is just not going to be enough, because there's so much to cover. I feel like I heard Strays again recently, and I was just thinking to myself that, yeah, I need to come a lot harder on that song. It's just not nearly as intense as it needs to be. But we will see when we get there. I think it'll be really dependent on how far I get next week for music, so we can figure that out. But I guess in the meantime, it's all about content for the rest of this week. I was really proud with myself because I was able to finally like sit down and like storyboard and like come up with ideas for the type of content I want to make. Work kind of interfered, this whole having a job thing. It's pretty intrusive, I guess. And so I guess as a result of that, I wasn't able to actually map out the whole music video, but I was able to like storyboard like some scenes. And I think the strategy that I'm going to use is, for every scene that I outlined, I'm just going to record the whole music video, and then I'll splice in different pieces depending on like which clips I like, which clips I don't like. And I feel like that's going to make the editing process a lot longer and harder, but at least I know there'll be some good footage in there that I can work with for the music video and eventually post that. So we'll see how it goes. But that's the plan. Peace.